Greetings and felicitations, and from Geek Public Broadcasting, this is Playtest. I'm your host, Alan Michael Carter, and on today's episode of Playtest, we are going to be playing Rubi, the Wayward Mira. This is a game I found on itch.io, developed by, I believe it's, Kirsty? I don't know too much about this game. The about says that it was inspired by particles and physics from the Large Hadron Collider at CERN, so that's interesting. So I haven't heard too much about this game, so this will be interesting. I do not know if I can use... Okay, I can't seem to use keyboard to some extent. Or not keyboard, a mouse. Let's see. What am I saying, mouse? Controller, there we go. Getting the keys down is a little... I wasn't sure which buttons did what. But I know, like I said, almost nothing about this. Let's see if we can... Status ability resume. Okay, I was wondering if there's a way to make it bigger? Just a moment. Like, I'd really... It plays windowed. I'd like it to be a bit bigger, but I don't think we're going to get that. So we're just going to keep going. Wow, okay, so right off the bat, there's very little intro in this one. Let's just experiment with all the buttons. I can't seem to do much of anything, except for jumps, so I guess we're going with a jump. Oh, look at that. Looks like they hit their head. That's a nice little... and we can crouch. Alright, so that's a nice little animation there. Now let's just get going, find out. Casimir is a dying planet. Casimir is a dying planet. I'm sure. And there's some interesting... So far, I can already say that the art in this game is very well done, I would say. It's very detailed. I'm enjoying that. The animations are really nice, too. I like the character kind of has like a... kind of a bounciness to her. Let's see. Can I jump? I cannot jump on that. Its inhabitants, the Mira, have built their civilization on, and that's, once again, I see this in a lot of stuff. I just know that whenever I play games, I tend to play them with my wife, and a lot of times I need to read things. Like, she may not be looking at the screen, so I tend to narrate or do character voices. And what I tend to see in a lot of games in development is that the developers think that you need less time than you do for the messages. So I might say just make the messages maybe a tad longer. It could have just been that one, but I noticed I was kind of having to rush through the other ones as well. I like the scenery and background though, so let's just keep going forward. This game looks like it's a metroidvania, exhausting its mana and life force. So we're kind of getting the story as we move. That's an interesting way to do it. Sound design so far, I really like the jumping sound, the jumping and landing sound. Now the Mira scavenge for what unclaimed mana still exists. Alright, so let's keep going this way. Clinging to life while everything they know crumbles to dust around them. Alright, we're gonna need to... boop. There we go. So clearly this kind of shows you how high you can jump. And once again, we got varial jumping, which I always enjoy. Once again, we have kind of basic jumping puzzles, something that most good platformers have. Usually some jump that kind of teaches you your jump height and how your jump works. Can't jump that high. Going from here, and jump. You can jump from the other one too, I believe I just did it. Mana artifact obtained. Alright, I don't know what that does, but we got it, so let's keep moving forward. Let us see. Okay, so now we've got a... I'm so tired. Oh, okay, we got some cutscenes, it looks like. Ruby! Guys, I brought something for you. Another mana artifact. Ugh, this makes my whole body feel bitter. I want more fruit. I'm sorry. This is all I can find for now. We've gone through nearly all the fruits this season. And the red wind is reaching further in every year. Okay, so red wind. So they're doing a little... I like to study narrative a lot too, so I even might analyze just the story, just what I'm thinking. So that's interesting. I've made note of the red wind, and it's reaching further in every year. So I'm assuming they are enclosed in something, since it seems like we're inside. And this red wind is somewhat dangerous and has maybe been getting more into whatever this facility is. But we'll see going forward. It has me intrigued right now. You're brave. I know you can handle it. It doesn't make me feel better. Okay, I'll be brave. Just think of how strong you'll feel. Oh no, where's Evie? She went out exploring like always. She's like you, always pushing herself to try to help. I have to go after her. Alright, so that was an interesting little cutscene. You can't really talk to these guys anymore after that. This almost looks like a schoolyard environment. So it makes me wonder about the age, especially with the sprite size of those characters. And wonder if I have some responsibility for them besides... Oh, look, starting to see this red wind stuff. Starting to see signs. It's a nice little detail, they just mentioned it. Now we're seeing, this might not be the red wind, but there's certainly red and wind, so... Oh, okay, so we have disappearing tiles. Oh, what the... Oh, okay. There's stuff on the ground. Okay, I can't jump over that, I don't think. I mean, is that timed? There we go. Maybe some sound here, like some kind of shink sound that it's coming up, just so it's not all visual. I find that usually having, if you can, at least 2 indicators for anything that the player majorly needs to know about is what I kind of like to live by. So, in including to the visual, like maybe like a sound. Oh, yeah, this character looks exactly like the other one. Evie, you know you shouldn't be out here by yourself. It's not safe. Ruby, I was just looking for you. We're going back to the shelter right now. Hurry up, Ruby. You've got to see what I found. So, like I said, this is still in development, so it doesn't look like she quite has a walk cycle yet. And yeah, so that might be the thing with the sounds, is that they may just not have been added in, because that's another place I'd say add a sound, but I'm thinking that a lot of the extra sounds just haven't been added in. Alright, so we can crawl as well. So this has forced us to learn to crawl. Let's move forward. Okay. Oh, especially with stuff like this, like having timing with audio as well would be a lifesaver. It's going to be a little bit harder with just visuals. I still don't think I've gotten a way to attack yet. That's interesting. But we have another flower, which I don't think I need. So I'm just going to keep going forward. Okay, these are some pretty basic puzzles. Nothing insane yet. So far, this seems to be more atmosphere and narrative focused so far. Oh, this place doesn't look the nicest. Also, I wonder, everyone does seem to have red hair. I wonder if they're all just like clones of each other or something. That might make sense why. Oh, okay. See, like this one here has some type of sound. I don't know if it actually goes with the beams. It doesn't feel like it to me right now. But since I saw that other item in the screen over there, I am assuming they use that as a temptation, because I personally am tempted to go back this way because I thought I saw something cool over there above me. And this one has purple hair, just like that other little girl. So maybe they are our clone thingies, or maybe they just haven't finished all the sprites yet. It is yet unknown, but we will find out. What are you doing? I'm just gonna borrow that for a little bit. Leave. Now. Double jump obtained. Yeah. Okay. Bye. And stuff is chasing us. And it's gonna keep chasing us. What the heck? Okay. That's weird. It's like no dramatic trace music or anything. Oh, I got a little... It's got like a little wing effect. That's cute. String catch obtained. I do not know what that said. Press start to do something. Once again, it went a little fast. Generate a short range melee attack. Requires 1 strings. I thought it said I had a string. Requires 1 string, requires resonates. So it seems like a lot of this game is going to be about leveling up. But it says I have 0 strings. I could have swore it says I just got a string. Does that mean I still don't have any abilities? And let's see. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Nope, it says I have no abilities. And I picked up something, but I guess it wasn't a real thing. Or something. So let's just keep going. Say we might find more along the way. Maybe that just gave us the ability to even start like that. Start doing the upgrades. Okay, alrighty then. She just came up out of nowhere. Once again, it's just more sound stuff. I don't know how far this is in development, but more use of sound really could, like... Okay, so that increases health. Once again, like, I didn't seem to get a... I think maybe a bit more indication there, because I thought it was a health upgrade. Now, that could come down to reading, but once again, I think it's very important to always indicate to your players. Once again, like I said, I do user interface, so I worry about that stuff a lot. It always indicate to your players what's happening, and if you can, in more ways than one. Because I typically do read, and I miss that the first time. Somebody like my wife will not read your text. And I'm not saying this to be mean at all. It's just a little bit of friendly advice. There are a lot of players that will not read anything that you say. So having visuals to help with things can absolutely help. Like some kind of like having the bar like flash and like see it grow or something like that. Or something to make sure that, oh, this is a big deal. You got more health. That certainly help. Okay, these are flashing back and forth. Alright, so we have a typical switching block puzzle here. Alright, not bad. Once again, I'm just gonna give a blanket and just make note once again, maybe a sound would help with that. That wasn't terribly too difficult, but it just feels like there should be something more. But once again, this game is in development, remember everyone, so possibly all these things could be added at some point in time. Any of these games I'm playing, do not take these as reviews. As I said, this is a playtest. We're just seeing how the games play. Like, all these games are in development and are subject to change. But that's the important thing about playing a game while it's in development. Perhaps you could be the one to help shape the way it goes. Oh, we seem to have some seam breaking here. So let's just keep going. I don't know if that's a purposeful effect or if that's just like a weird thing in code. But let's crawl through here. Okay, so far this has been mostly like world movement navigation puzzles, so it's really trying to see like how good we are at moving the character around. We have the double jump. It's made us use the double jump now that we've had it. It's given us like that jumping section back there, which I probably should have mentioned at the time. It's probably indicated to be there to really make sure we understood double jumping and the timing of it. I've got very similar double jumping mechanics as to some things, so I just picked it up intuitively, but that's what's there to see if you could figure that out, I believe. Alright, we can make use of this. Neuron phase obtained. And I don't know what that said. Is it in my abilities? I don't have any strings or super strings still, so I can't seem to... It's up to generate a short-range melee attack. Oh, okay, I figured something out. Evie, no, get back. Okay, that was interesting. Once again, this is a demo, so I'm assuming it's just kind of letting us go. So what I'm assuming is that these buttons actually over here, they kind of look like directional buttons. What I'm assuming is that, like a directional D-pad, because of the square shape, I associate buttons with circles, but maybe those are supposed to be actual buttons, so we'll see. So generates a short-range melee attack. So we'll try that button or the L button or something to see if we've got that now. No. I did do a dash before somehow, so we still... Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Okay, so the B button will do a short dash, so we do have that ability. I don't know if that's one of these. Magic regen, damage up, critical strike. Shield, magic adept, magic attack, magic shield, melee. Okay, so these are all just upgrades. So I still don't know how this one quite works. Because yeah, there we see down in the right bottom corner, back is listed as the rightmost button, which is B. So these are absolutely buttons. So it looks like that combination is L and the leftmost face button. Which I still don't seem to be able to quite get, but we'll just continue to move forward and hope it does not get in our way too much. That I've yet to figure out how to do this attack. Press L to save, maybe? I'm having a really hard... Okay, so that's R? At least on my button it seems to be mapped to R. That looks like it should be L, though. So maybe just look at those real quick, because yeah, I'm having a hard time understanding which button I'm supposed to be pressing. Ah! Yeah, it seems to be, you seem to get caught up here. Once again, Playtest is a mix between playing the game and experiencing it and just like exploring the design and stuff. There seems to be a little, well, you kind of get stuck here on something, probably just something like a pixel or two up too high. Maybe something like that. What's really getting me is the melee attack right now. I've just not been able to figure out if there is a melee attack, and if there's so, like, what do I need to do to get it? I'm assuming I just haven't gotten it, and I'll be able to come back. This does seem to be a metroidvania. Most metroidvanias at least give you an attack to start, but this one may start you with a basic. That's what I'm going to predict. This should be something. Alpha particle obtained, short range attack. Okay, there we go. So now we've got an attack. Alright, the attack feels pretty nice to use. So let's continue to explore here. Oh, we can shoot in multiple directions. Okay, now we're in business. So, yep, as I said, we got an ability eventually. We've obtained all of our abilities pretty quickly. I wonder if this flow is just for the demo, or if it's going to expand this quickly in the actual game. That would be an interesting thing. I'm not sure. Let's come over here. And... da-da-da. Oh no! Oh yeah! I can duck through them, even though they're through my head anyway. Now let's go up. Alright. Yeah, this is a rather short range, but that's okay. It gives you some restrictions. And something that could possibly be upgraded at a later date. Assuming these little purple things are experienced. Oh, we got a new string. So strings have obtained, it seems like, from... From experience. Okay, I cannot go through there. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go up. We can go up through here, so why don't we just explore up this way and see what we got going on. Okay, so we can leave the cave. The music changes a bit. Now, this is a nice environment. Oh, what's this little guy? Is he cute? Oh, nope, he's not a cutie. He's a die. What? What hit me? Okay, I can't seem to do anything to this thing here. Yeah, these little research thingies, or whatever they are, I can't seem to do much with them quite yet. Actually, you know what? I might be able to... Oh, I just messed up that jump. Here we go. Nope, I guess you can't do this dash. Yeah, you can't do that dash in the air. Alright, so we've learned that... Oh, this looks like a dead person. I wonder if it's a dead person. It kind of looks like a dead person. That would not bode well for us. I'm really not sure where I'm going. This guy doesn't seem to be too much of a threat, though, so let's take him out and get more experience. I don't need them. Let's go this way for now. Actually, I want to see what this thing is. No, this doesn't seem to do anything in particular. Oh, we have another upgrade. Oh, that's why it shoots out little things. Now we're gonna try to take out these falcons, which are very nicely animated. At least I really like the way that they're looking. Those two might be too high for me to get, so let's just keep going forward. Oh, first let's see if we can get up here. Yes, we can. All right. String catch obtained. Press start to upgrade. Okay, and that time I was able to get through the whole message. Let's see. Abilities. Can I upgrade something? Requires one string. I have one string. Resonate. L to generate a short-range melee attack. Oh, hit the wrong thing. Alright, ability earned. So we have to hold the L button to... Yep, and we do a tiny attack. Oh no! I fell. Let's go this way. Take you out. And obtain press to up. Okay, so we're just gonna get a bunch of strings here, it seems like. So let's just keep going. Oh gosh! This is not... It's kind of cute, but man. They got lots of dead people here. String obtained, yeah. Something went down here. Oh, I keep forgetting. Those little bubbles look a little similar to the, whatchamacallit bubbles, the experience bubbles. So I keep, like, accidentally touching them. I probably just need to learn the difference better. And then now that guy's in the way. Let's look at our abilities real quick. Requires resonance and one string. We do have a single string right now. So we can up our magic, we can up our life, or we can up our range. I'm going to go ahead and see. Oh, there we go. Yeah, our range is up. Ah. Let's shoot these guys here. These little Metroid crawly dudes. Oh, see, once again, one thing this game seems to be doing really well is signaling things before they occur. Like, I keep seeing threats before I actually run into them. Oh, I thought that was gonna disappear faster. Which is a nice way to do your game design. Ah, once again, they're red and flashing, but for some reason it just does not register in my eyes. It's like, okay, I don't know if we can actually get up there. It seems a little high, so I guess I can't get to that cool dude. Unless there's just a way that I haven't figured out. So we're gonna go down here. and see what we can get over here. We've got another string, so we can upgrade our abilities again. We already did a range up. Now we can do a damage up if we want, so I'm just going to do that, because I'm just going to stick to light damage for the time being. I don't really know what magic is or why I need it, so I'm not going to upgrade it yet. Oh, this is a save, right? There we go. We've now saved. Ooh. Once again, that very nice design with that intrigue. This thing here. Let's see if we can shoot it. Yes, we can. Once again, the reason I knew that I need to shoot that was because there's only one primary way I know how to interact with things, and that's shoot. So that's probably the purpose of having that just kind of sit there, and it doesn't really do anything else if you get close to it, so I do the only thing I know how to do, which is shoot. Another string obtained. Maybe we will put a little bit in health. Oh, no. Okay, I thought I got a string. Maybe I got like a sub-string. And he's gonna try to shoot at me. Tiny bit. Ah, these little clawdads are getting at me. Alright, so it looks like they want us to go back up now. And then we're going here. And we're gonna take this guy out. And we're just gonna keep moving forward. Alright, there we go. I'm starting to get the hang of this stuff now. The issue is I don't know if I can get in there quite yet. Yeah, there must be some other way up there that I've yet to figure out. Let's go explore this way some. Oh, things behind me. Oh wow, another little save thingy already. Alrighty. Alright, so that opened a door. That opened a door somewhere. I do not know if I have the mental map to know where that was. I'm going to assume I'm going to approach it. Okay, now I'm just getting careless with my stuff. I'm just rushing through. I'm assuming maybe it's to the left. I feel like it just came from the left, but I don't know if I came up here. Oh yeah, atmosphere has changed. Here we go. This does not look like a pretty sight. Nope, and stuff's starting to come on. I don't like all this. What the heck? Nope, 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 nope. That's a bunch of nope. That's a bunch of nope. I don't know why I had a smiley face. Yeah. Hey! About before. Listen, I'm sorry, but I could use some help right now. No, none of that matters. What? This makes sense? Wait, what? No. Listen, I could use some help. I don't know where we are. Everything looks strange. Everything is strange. What's going on? I am not sure. But there is mana within the land. I've never sensed as much. And I can feel it in my head. Whispers. What? There's so many. Getting louder. Get out! Get out! Uh-oh, and here comes boss fight. Oh, I gotta kill my... Well, I don't know if she's my friend, but... Okay, so we got our first boss battle. Okay, I'm taking her out pretty quickly. Oh. Haha! It is gonna... Alright, this isn't too bad. So far I can load damage into her pretty easily. By just standing directly below her. And there's not much that really stops me from standing directly below her. So I'll see if she's gonna start to change up her patterns after a while. I mean, maybe those guys. I have yet to see if they move, like, always move into a position where they'd hit you if you're standing below her. Alright, teleport over here, so let's do some more of this. Oh, that thing still got me. Alright, now she's got two of them at the same time. She just... Oh, why am I crouching? Alright, now we're getting a bit more difficulty. Oh, okay, I did something to her. I was so busy shooting. Alright, now we've got a brand new ability. Let's see. Thank you for playing Ruby. This is the end of the demo. Alright, nice, quick, simple, easy episode. And that was right about that time, too. So, there he is. That was Ruby. It was actually really interesting. I really like the art here as well. And I really like the art in the game. It was pretty basic Metroidvania. It did give us some of the interesting ability upgrades. I wonder if that system's going to be, it mentioned some things about resonance and whatnot. I didn't see that many abilities quite yet. I don't know how long the game's going to be, but that'll be interesting once more the things are involved. But anyway, thank you for joining us on this episode of Playtest. This has been Ruby, the Wayward Mira. If you'd like to try it out for yourself, you can get it over at itch.io. This has been Playtest. I am your host, Alan Michael Carter. Please remember to like and subscribe. And until next time, I am encouraging you to engage brightly. Thanks. Bye.